Okay, the first technology that I have chosen is the website Pinterest. And before you laugh, hear me out. I know this is not necessarily a new technology. However, if it is new to a person, then I feel they would greatly benefit having seen this website. It covers lesson planning, classroom design, content area, behavior management. Basically, to me, it covers all aspects of the teaching profession. I chose this because I use it all the time. And I was a little stubborn at first because I didn't think that I needed to sign up for another website and be, I guess I didn't want to be on this at all times of the day. And I didn't want to learn how to work it. And at first, I just was a little headstrong about not signing in. And when I finally kept asking my friend, where are you getting all these awesome ideas? And she told me Pinterest, I decided I'd check it out and see what there is to offer. So, although this isn't a brand new web technology, if you're not using it, it's something that you could greatly benefit from. And I think it's important to show how many awesome ideas there are out there that we can share with others. Um, the audience would be my coworkers and my peers. I've already shown some of my coworkers this website and they love it. For instance, I teach with a male this year, a first year teacher, and our ongoing joke is that I found it on Pinterest, but when all reality, I got him signed up using Pinterest as well so that he can find all these cool ideas that I've found. Um, the standards that I feel this covers, there's actually a lot of them, but the ones that I thought were maybe the most important were ISTE 4B, which address the diverse needs of all learners by using learner-centered strategies, providing equitable access to appropriate digital tools and resources. And also, I thought that 5C, which is to evaluate and reflect on current research and professional practice on a regular basis to make effective use of existing and emerging digital tools and resources in support of student learning. And like I said, basically, this is a type of professional growth. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes when you get on here, and I will be the first to admit that I don't just get on Pinterest for the professional growth in the teaching areas, as you'll see on my boards in a few short minutes. Now, for the tutorial, you simply go to Pinterest, www.pinterest.com, and I'm already signed up. I think if you put in this stuff, it literally takes like 15-20 seconds, and then you submit it. And eventually, in the next maybe 2 or 3 days, is how long it took me, they'll get back with you and let you um, let you in. So I'm going to go ahead and just log in since I've already done this, and maybe it's been forever since I've been logged out because it automatically keeps me logged in. Hopefully I can remember. All right, and when you join, it's going to look something very similar to this. And like I said, this isn't just for teaching. There's all aspects of um, your life. So there's from meals and hairdos and art and pretty much anything you can imagine. If you want to go for the basics, which when you first sign up, you're not usually following anybody, but these are basic things, home, popular. This is a little bit of everything. You can look at videos, art, cars, crafts, education, fitness. There are so many different areas to it. But now that I follow so many people and I've been on this for so long, I prefer just to go to my board and scroll down here and kind of check things out. And like I said, some days I'm looking specifically for something, and some days I just kind of want to browse and see what I can find. Um, this is a great way to find your friends right away. If you come in here, you can kind of Google, you can connect with through Facebook and find out which Facebook friends are on here. You can connect through Gmail or Yahoo. You can email, like I said, all sorts of ways to try to figure out who. And what happens is when you start to follow people, when they pin something that they like, it'll come across on this home screen here, and it will basically come across your page. So these are all people obviously that I know. Now, what recently they've added one that's picked for you. So you can see that I pick a lot of things. I've been pinning things about dry erase or interactive notebooks, something that I'd like to try next year. So they found this for me to pin. It's see, it's picked just for you. And that's something that you can look in. So sometimes I just scroll down and I try to find the things that I would like to do. Take, for instance, a dry erase board, and I'm going to go ahead and hit pin it, and it'll ask me which one of my boards that I want to put it on, and I'm going to put it on Classroom ELA for right now. And then it's pinned and it's saved. Now, where are all these going? If I go to your name, which will be right up here in the corner, these are all the different boards. And like I said, bear with me, I use this for much more than educational, but you can see all of my different categories here that I have pinned. And I promise there's educational. Here's art projects for students, student teacher gifts. I have classroom writing, classroom reading, classroom test prep. I have classroom ELA, and up here I have educational ideas. So I pin it to one of these boards, and you can see how many really cool activities that I found. I want to make a note that all the apps that I'm going to talk about here in this 5 technology assignment I have found on Pinterest. So you see I can go into Google Forms, and it tells me, just talks a little bit about some important Google Forms. And I've also saved some Smartboard. I think this one is really cool. Pick Group, it's an app that you can set your groups or randomly pick students. And so when you go into these, it basically just tells you, it sends you straight to the website of where this came from. So for instance, I want to try and read a little bit about this Google Forms. Okay, so I'm going to click into Google Form, and it will take me to where these were created. Teach Thought, how to create a test that grades itself using Google Forms. And if you were to go through this, which I don't have time to do, but you could read, and basically it tells you exactly how to get started, what you need to get started, how to create. It's got a little video. So next year, I had pinned this because next year our school is going to Gmail, and we're going to come in and switch out everything, give the students a Gmail account, and I want to do a lot of things through Google Forms and Gmail. So that's why I pinned that. One more thing I wanted to show you is actually how to create a board. So let's say I'm going to come over here to add a pin. Oh, sorry, that wasn't quite right. I'm going to go back up and click on my name, and these are all my categories. Let's say I want to create a category for technology. So I'm going to just technology in my classroom, and that's really all I'm going to do. I'm going to hit create board, and now it's added a new category, technology in my classroom. You can see there is nothing here. So if I go back and I start scrolling through, I will stop when I find something that has to do with technology, and usually it doesn't take that long here. But you continue to scroll down, and when I find what I'm looking for, something that would be beneficial in that project, and this isn't technology, but I see it, this would be kind of a cute art project with angles. So I would hit pin it, and I want to do art projects for students. So I'm going to put it in that category and hit pin, and then it's saved there. So when I'm looking for a quick art project, I can scroll down and I can find that really quick like. And since I haven't found anything technology, I'm going to go up here and just search technology in the classroom. And it'll bring up other things that people have pinned all over. So scroll down. And these are just some things that I might want to use. Google Docs cheat sheet. That sounds right up my alley. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to pin that. And I'm going to put it to my new one, which is classroom or technology in my classroom. And I'm going to pin it. So now if I go back up here to my boards, it'll be at the bottom because it's the last board that I've added, but I can go all the way down and here's technology in my classroom, and there it is, Google Docs cheat sheet. So I can click into it and find out a little bit what that has to offer. And I think that's about it with the tutorial. It's a lot of it's just practice and learn, and you kind of learn as you go. Like I said, the more friends you have, the more things that pop up, and the more you use the site, the more things that they'll find that's just for you, such as these. These are all picked for you. I did book reports this year, and I pinned a bunch of book report things. So this item right here, Freckle Juice, they're popping up saying, "Hey, you might be interested in this," and you can scroll down, and these go on and on forever. So that's about all. Thanks.